Yes guys, alright, cool. It is now the 19th of January 2026. Happy New Year and whatnot. But last time you saw me, I was trading an ACG account. That account's gone. Yeah, I forgot to record. But we're back with a new account. I loaded it back up. I got into a trade last week. I'm gonna show you it. And I held it from last week. Now, I've got a couple good potential ideas I'm seeing come true for the week, but I will keep you posted. Right now, I'm looking at USD JPY longs as well. We see the month, the week, daily, and 4 hour all bullish, but right now I'm gonna wait for the daily candlestick to close and reject this area of interest here before getting in anything. Well, I'm also looking at Euro USD shorts, something very similar but just opposite. I'm gonna look for Euro USD shorts off of this 1.162 zone, but I'm also needing to wait for this daily candlestick to close and see if it rejects before me taking a position. I want the market to give me its hand, show me its hand first before I make a move, because realistically this could just be a little pullback to then shoot up. I want to wait for this to reject here and say cool, I'm respecting this level. Now those are the maybe this pair. I was in this last week as well, stopped out, but if this gives me a little pullback to re-enter, I'll enter it, look for a little 1 to 2.5. I don't think this is gonna hit. This is broken above, which is good for my other trade, but this would have been a nice trade. And this, yeah, this is potentially have left me, but if we could see a little pullback into this zone to then target 2.31 hundreds, then we're laughing as well. But right now it's a waiting game. It's Monday, 9:49 in the morning. No new trades this week so far. London session pretty much, well, the main part of London session is coming to a close. Lunchtime coming up. I'm gonna go gym and then come back for New York and potentially, I don't think I'm gonna get into anything today, but keep you updated on this position I'm already in.
Prepper for a little light set. No something you do every day. No, the normal. You get me?
No scam.
Naturally. Watch TC now. Right. Yeah. Naturally. My boy. Rossi in his eyes. No ramp.
Push that.
But quickly.
Yeah, right now, session done. You know the thing. In the gym. Alright, cool, man's gonna give you a young update. Let me see what I've gone. I think right, the trade is somewhere up there.
Yeah.
But stops are in profit, so risk free, you know the thing.
It's given to us in DXB.
Just got back in, but let's do a little trade update. The trader right now pushing nicely, approaching take profit. Now this could easily pull back from here into this 0.80 100 area for a retest to then potentially continue to shoot up. But as of now, I'm about to go sleep and see how it is in the morning. For all we know, this could continue to push and break past our take profit. is what is this the risk we take trading. Now this trade I'm interested in for tomorrow. It's rejecting nicely. However, I want to see the 4 hour. I don't like how it's looking. There's not enough bullish momentum. It's still looking a bit confused. So I'm going to continue to wait and see. Ideally, I want to break of this little resistance that it's got. Retest, and then I'll be looking for entries. Euro, I was looking for shorts. Potentially. I'm going to see how it behaves tomorrow. But I wouldn't enter anything tomorrow. It'd have to be a Wednesday entry probably. Because it might. It's retested the area of interest. It's going to stay here maybe for a day. And on the 3rd day or the 4th day is when it does the move. And that will be about what? Wednesday, Thursday. New Zealand JPY. No entries on this. You see I got stopped out last week. And then is what it is. New Zealand USD. This was potential for shorts down here, but it's no longer valid. And I was looking at these shorts at the beginning of the week, which would have been potentially to see a retest again to come test around psychological 2.33000. Never got it. Done the move. Is what is. Don't get mad. Can't chase it. And those are all the pairs really I had in my watch list for the week. So we're gonna see how this goes in the morning. This I wanna see how it behaves tomorrow as well. Wait for some momentum to kick in, and then we could look to enter and take it higher. And the euro, we're gonna have to see how tomorrow closes. And that's about it. I'm gonna probably wake up 6:37, get up pre-London, see if there's any entries for anything. If there isn't, just continue to wait. That's all it is. Can't force trades. It's a patience game. Wait for your setup to form. Once it shows the hand, the market shows its hand, then you take it, you seize it. And that's all it is. Rinse and repeat. And we will see you in about 5 hours. Well, look at that. What a lovely way to wake up. Oh yes, 8 o'clock. No, 7:58. Trade has hit take profit. Now we are floating up about 4% on the account. Considering I was down like 4 or 5% because of the losses I've taken this from New Year's till now. But first win of the year. How do I feel? I feel like I do this. This is what I do, man. This is what I do. But yeah, this is alright. Finished with this one. Now, one trade that is getting ready to go is this. I can't lie, this is looking scrumptious. If we look at this, right, what do we see? Oh my days, it's perfect. Daily rejecting, around psychological, area of interest, dragonfly, straight rejection. 4 hour, it's gaining some momentum. It could technically, yeah, it's bullish as well. And 1 hour, you could say what? That is a inverted head and shoulder. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and we've broken it. So we are waiting for the retest of the neckline. We're gonna wait for a rejection here, and then we target the highs. So if we can expect this to come down here, get a rejection. Stop's gonna be below the right shoulder. Aiming to hit a 1 to 3.65, which, like I said, you can't complain about that whatsoever. Euro, yeah, that was That one's gone. No longer interested in it. I was wrong. This is why, like I said, I wanted to wait to see how daily closed. Daily closed on top of the round psychological and the area of interest. And yeah, it just, because at this point I could have seen a potential to come back underneath, retest and then go again. But why you wait for the market to show its hand first. And now we see we're wrong. I don't want to be involved with that no more. However, though, it is lining up. It's looking nice for buys, considering all the other time frames have shifted back into being bullish. So all 4 main high time frames are in sync. So we could look to get into buys this week on it. But as of right now, USD JPY is my next target. Watch. Gonna get him down. I'm gonna give him a headlock like this. Gonna get him. Just, yeah. But right now, let's celebrate the wins. Come on, man. Quick 1 to 4. Stop loss placement on point. Stop loss placement was on point on this trade, because if this had done a move down 2 pips, would have missed out on all of this. So I'm happy with it. Like I said, now I'm just gonna wait and see, and if I do get anything in the next couple hours, I'll give you guys an update on it. Chat, little update. It's been like 10 minutes, alright, and this has already come back. Now, if this does not reject here and hold, I'm not looking at this trade for today then, because the 4 hour right now is looking like straight bomb cheeks. Look how, not even bomb cheeks, because if this 4 hour was to close like this, look how fat that wick is. That's a 42 pip wick. So hopefully in the next hour and 45 minutes this rejects and fills this. If not, it's like we got just 1 win for the week, because everything else is just not looking like they want to involve us. Like, look at that. Look at the pain. The pain. It's calm though. Game's the game. Game is the game. Look at this. The game's the game. Look at this. Game is actually the game. So this and this, this is my only opportunity that's left for the week, and it's only Tuesday. So if the euro does decide to have a little retest and go, then I might get involved. You get it? And if that is the case, I'm looking at a potential. Let's see. Stop here. Starts below the lows. I could see a potential 1 to 3.8, 1 to 4 if I'm lucky, which could be alright, but I don't know if I'm gonna enter this or not, man. I need to see, man. I need to see, because look at that. That's looking absolutely nuts. Massive rejection. Because if you also look at it, oh, can't lie. Look at the bottom of that 4 hour candle. No wick whatsoever. Now tell me the last time you see a candle that's got no bottom wick or top wick. No, everyone's got at least a small something. This ain't got a thing, not a. Do you understand? So you got 1, 2. When was the last one? The last one, actually, to be fair, it was only 2 a.m. on Monday, but it's not common, if you get what I mean. Wick either side, wick either side. Look, it don't happen often, and the last one before that was last week. So statistically speaking, this could come back down here. So we're gonna wait and see. I want to see some good rejection off of this, and if it doesn't and it does fly, is what, isn't it? Rather safe than sorry, because this could still potentially, but you know what, everything else is looking beautiful on it. But you gotta wait and see. Wait and see.
bliss this warming. I'm used to cold weather, but I'm bliss this morning. Won't talk to me, guess she pissed this morning. Just woke up, he said his bitch is calling. If it ain't about money, I'll be pissed this morning. Cause while everybody focused on love, if it don't last, got me learning from mistakes in my own past. Tryna slow down, but the world moves so fast. They wonder if you're doing good, but they don't ask you. Thought you having through whatever, but they don't last you. Already know how you've been feeling, so I won't.
Well. The last time you saw me would have been potentially Tuesday, Wednesday. I didn't end up taking a trade this week. The only thing I done this week was close the trade I held from last week. Now, it did win, and we took the account from being minus, I think, 4 or 5% to now being up 4%, which is a good turn of events. Now, next week, let's say we clap a 1 to 4. We pass phase 1. Then on to the next step of the journey. Now, let's go over what happened this week. If we look at the charts here now, you see New Zealand CAD. You can see where I exited the trade. I exited at my TP, to be fair. I wasn't being greedy. You get targeted these highs. I even held for a bit longer. But usually I don't ever place a physical take profit. I just have a take profit on trading view, and then when it gets to that point, I kind of monitor it, see how it goes. Now I see it start rejecting. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to see it pull all the way back and me throw away profits. That's dumb. Now, if I had held this position, I had 2% on this trade. I made eight bags off the last one I was in, which took me up from, I think, minus 6% to up 4%. If I had held this, there would have been an extra. It would have been an extra 5R, which was I risking 2%, extra 10 bags. Phase 1 would have been passed if I just held. But we're not mad, because you know what? I'd done what I was supposed to. Just in a hypothetical world, you know. Now, I was also looking at this trade from the other day. I was looking for a longs off of this. I wanted to see a pullback at the beginning of the week. I want to see maybe pull back into here to the buy, because as you see before, I took a buy. Straight loss. Now, this never gave me opportunity to enter, and it just pushed. So I said, you know what, is what is, on to the next. New Zealand USD. This was potential. This is what I was saying. I didn't know whether I was going to take it or not, because you can see left shoulder, head, right shoulder, break of the neckline, retest, fat engulfing. I would see a little bit more of a pullback into this round psychological 0.57600 to then potentially sell into these lows. We did not get that. We were just wrong. Not mad. This is something I was looking for sales from 2.33 never got a retest, but now I'm potentially looking at it for next week. I'm not sure. What else is there? Euro USD, I was looking for sales initially down here. We was wrong again. And this one, I was this close to entering this trade. Thank the Lord above. Not even thank the Lord, I kind of just stuck to the plan and I never got it. Now, this one, from the time it broke the structure up here and come back for a retest. I was already looking for buys. Now I seen left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and a break of the neckline. Now this is one of my favorite reversal patterns. I'm thinking, yeah, cool, we're about to eat a nice 1 to 4. Boy, let me show you what's going on. I've seen this break of the neckline. I'm thinking, yeah, lovely stuff. I'm thinking, cool, 4 hour, let me wait for a retest. The retest was coming down. I'm thinking, yeah, tomorrow, which would have been Friday we might get the entry. I just get a quick little 1 to 4, because realistically that's not a massive move from my entry point to the highs here. Boy, it was Friday though. But do you know what it is? I don't like taking trades on Friday. Now if I was to take a trade on Friday, I'm hoping that there's enough volume to move from my entry to take profit. And it's like, then I got to hold over the weekend, I got to pay fees, it's long. I'd rather just not really. If the week didn't give me nothing and it's Friday already, what are the chances of it giving it to me on the Friday? So I'd rather wait for Monday and I have the whole trading week ahead of me. Right, look, if we look at our dashboard here, we've got my whole name, my whole gov. Mental. Can't see that, but it started off a 100k account. It's a 2-step on phase 1. Balance. Look, where's my maximum losses permitted? Let me go to the trading overview to show you guys what's going on. We've taken 3 trades on the account. Remember I said I was in drawdown. 2, look, yeah. About minus 4.5%. Let's call it 4.5. And we made back 8.7% on a single trade. Boy, risking 2%. Game's the game. Now, win rate 33% because I won 1 out of 3. But if we look at my analytics, we can see started off break even. The account was fresh. Boom. First trade, took a loss. Second trade, took a loss. But the third trade, we hit. And this is the thing about having a positive risk to reward. Where is it? You can see my average risk to reward is a 1 to 3.96. Now, if my risk to reward was not positive, and I would have hit maybe a 1 to 1 or less than a 1 to 1 with my current win rate, I would have made that back plus more. I'd probably still be in drawdown. Now, risk to reward depends on your strategy. So, like I said, to wrap up the week, we are now 4% in profit. 4% closer to passing phase 1. Now, gotta keep your wits about you. Gotta stay on point. Hopefully, the markets give us some opportunities next week, and if they do, we can then hopefully look to be passing it. I'm not gonna force any trades. I'm just gonna risk I'm gonna risk 1.5% on the next trade because all I need is what? 4 bags. That's less than a 1 to 3. Roughly, let's call it a 1 to 3, including fees and swaps and whatnot. So I can find something next week. Take that. Boom. I'm gonna record it. Show you, man, that I'm gonna be passing that. Then we're gonna go phase 2, and from phase 2, fun did you get? But right now, 4% left to go. We're almost done. The job's not done yet. You know the thing. But next week, I'm gonna stay consistent with these videos because man fell off slightly. It's been like a month and some change since you last seen me. Lost an account. Back on this one. Life, innit? But next week, I'm gonna catch you, man. Hopefully we pass. If not, on to the next trade. But until then, you lot take it easy. If you're trading, trade on point. You know the thing. Don't do nothing dumb. Don't break your plan. Don't revenge trade. Don't overtrade. Just do what you're supposed to do. You know what you're supposed to do. Journal your trades, everything, man. Come. Next week, I see you, man, in a bit. Love.